Welcome back to Timberborn and our Fortitude playthrough, where we're playing on the Iron Teeth, and this is hard mode, so obviously it's going to be a lot harder than any of the others we've played before. We are in a drought that's approaching, but at the moment things are going not going too bad, in the sense of things are going now. This is full, so I'm going to pause these now. This should spur this into life a bit better, hopefully, if it was actually running a bit faster. And then we're just going to use this to fill up, because we don't need much to get this done. I can blow that one. I also want a lot more dynamite. Because I want, obviously, to clear this channel as much as I can in this drought. So that's going to be something to keep an eye on. Or at least try to achieve in this. We've only got 6 there, that's the only problem. So I don't know, that went down. I don't know how come that went down. Now it's come back up again. I don't know whether what we do with that. Because I don't think I did any explosives anywhere else, to be honest. Unless I might be mistaken. What's he worried about? Injury. Refuses to work. Okay. I think I've got a place for the demo, haven't I? Or haven't I? Incapacitated 9. Let's have a couple of medical beds. That I think I have got some, but I just can't remember where they are, so I'll just shove them there. And they'll get built. And yeah, so the wool works. So obviously we got quite a few workers, but we got... I want to pause this now, because I don't want too many to come. If we look, we've got 12... How do they call them? Kits? I think kits is a fox. I'll just baby beavers, that'll do. I should know by now, shouldn't I, about when I've been playing this game, but never mind. Yeah, that's been achieved. That's been achieved. So we're perfectly fine there. That now has been achieved, so I could put the idea for the storage there. Like I said, the idea for the storage there would be a nice one as well, which means that this needs a 3. So if we do that, that's as much as I can do. Now I've got 8 and a dream, and this is going to run out 28 days. I think I should be all right now, though. I'm going to pause this. Because I don't need to run this. I'm going to keep this running by just shoving this water back in here. And we shouldn't be too bad. We've got the you know, that's starting to get back. Desperately need a place to think about doing this. What did I do? Oh, it's explosives there. Is there explosives there? Why have I got explosives there? I possibly want explosives there. Well, I know why, because obviously I was going to store them in, wasn't I? But there wasn't 200. That makes no sense. Centrifuge. Well, it's only 50. I suppose it is 50. I am still running this as well, and I didn't realise, but still, that's okay. obviously they can go back on because I'm going to suck this water dry. 28 days is a long time. So I might as well get me pennies worth, as we're saying. Water in there. I've got enough for 6,000 now. And most of this is actually full. No, I suppose I could do this. I might as well, seeing as I've turned off all of that. But that's been turned back on again, so that's probably not enough. Not enough workers. I think I needed to be over the 80 to be able to do that. I really want to get this sorted. The snag is that if I build this, it'll start to do it, and then when it comes back again, we'll get the bad water. So, and then they'll get injured. So I can't really do that. I need a lot of gears to be run, but I'm not going to get anything running. Well, I suppose I am building these, so that's a bit of a bad situation, to be honest. I'm trying to decide what to do and what to achieve. I've got 8 explosives. That's it. That's all I've got. That's not enough. You know, I need all this out, and then I need that to be... so I can get more packs just for the power, really. Like I said, this will absolutely suck this dry like a thing possessed. I'm wondering if I can enable... No, you see, there's just not enough. I just don't have enough... I just don't have enough beavers to be able to run this. Obviously, we've had a few good deaths in the old thing. Roof statue. I did in the last play start making some of these. Statue is quite expensive on the old metal, which I don't really want to use. The bell. Ding dong. Beaver bust. What is that? Oh, that's quite cool. Yeah, I could have that going. But it uses... Oh, we've got this as well. I don't know what that is. A fire in decorative box. Oh, okay. That's metal and that's metal. See, there's metal and there's metal that I don't want to actually use. To be metal in these hills. There be. I'm also going to take it back down to 16 hours, which they'll be... Well, they're not complaining too much about sleep. Hunger. I don't understand why they complain about hunger. Although I suppose I do have to go back to, you know. Next time this run, it'll take no time to fill up at all. This is not full, not full, not full. There's a few of these There's a few of these that are actually somehow not working. That's not working. That's no point trying to work that one. No point trying to work that one because there's no power going to it. That one is another one there's no power. So we might be able to get this now pumping even more. Because I did go up to about 2 that was going down. Yeah, that's awful. That's awful. Now the haulers would be better. But I just don't have the haulers to actually haul the damn thing. I'm trying to understand why they're not actually going in there and filling this up. Because it is, they can do it. Oh, there we go. Now we do it. Now we're on the ball, the beaver ball. See, I can get gears by taking a few of these out. And I can get planks. What I can't get is the explosives or the metal. And metal is really expensive. What do you mean there isn't any power? What are you chaffing on about? As we've got 300 in life, we've got 1800 in that. I didn't plant that one there, did I? So we'll plant that. I think I can safely also do what I did before by plant trees, clear this section of trees up now. No, I'll do it in sections of 3, I think. So when they're, done, I've got to be careful of resin because I'll keep a little bit. Probably this section here. I suppose I could keep it just this section here. I think that would probably be enough. It's not going to do any harm, is it? Kasabi is definitely whatever they call it. I always get the name wrong. But we are struggling here for. This is the problem, I think, when you do get these long, massive droughts where you can't really do a lot because you just don't have anything to do. Where is the gears? Let's go to the list here. I go to what are we on? Storage. That's what we're going to. Gears. Where's that one? There's a gears there. There's gears there. I wish they'd actually put them. I suppose it is small warehouse and medium. Yeah, I suppose that does make. It does make perfect sense. How many have I got? 35. I've got one. Yeah, there's the other one. And all this is berries. Berries, berries, berries. Oh, I've got berries one there. Didn't even know that. Medium tank. Oh, they're doing the tanks, aren't they? Then the large. I'm actually quite surprised that that's actually on the game. Although it is disabled. We've got about 3/4 left and 24 days. It's a good job that this is obviously getting filled back up again, so I'm keeping all this. A bit iffy with that though, because I can't really do much with that. The water level is halfway, so I'm just trying to keep this level high. Don't want to take it from there, but I want to do something, and I can't do something. I need to fathom a way to be able to get more gears and more metal. I've got the scrap metal, but I've got no. This costs me 50, doesn't it? I've got none of them. Don't need that. Now, obviously, I can build the power wheel. No problem with that. It'd be nice if that was that way. The problem is now I can't do that unless I sort of try and come down here. Maybe that's the inn. I suppose it's the inn, so why have it that way? We could do that. Well, that's not too bad. But the problem being is if I was to have this here, and I'll pause this, is that say I want no, I don't. Say I want a smelter. Look at the size of the smelter. It's going to stick out. It means I can't get anything in there. I suppose that is 3 though. Let's just try that. It comes under gears, which is here. As long as I flip that way, I'm thinking that I can actually do it. Like so. And then flip that. Like so. That will, yes, I can. There is method in my madness. I know we can obviously, we don't have to have the connection points like that at all. It's not. Because we could put this one right next to here. Or the other way around. And it would power because they're right next to each other. They'll power each other. But I just thought I'd use the points. I'll enable this and get this built. I just want more smeltering. That's the problem. I just don't have. What are you doing? What are you doing? You building that? Planks locked. Oh, okay. Just build that. I do not have the infrastructure to run this at all. Yeah, my beaver count is dropping like a stone, but we have got. Yeah, it's doing what it normally does beforehand. That one, that one. We'll enable that one again. That one and that one, and that one. I'm gonna enable this section. And I'll enable this section. I need some more beavers to come through. Once they've moved themselves over, we've got the temporary bed. You see, I've got no beavers to replace them. And that's 10. So I'm in a bit of a quandary here, because if this gets too low, then we're not going to be able to do what I want to do. Which is a bit of a problem. It's just to be a game of back and forths. Carabis are definitely increasing though, so we are stabilizing that food for sure. I can't get any more of this because it's going to take a while, so I'm going to be disabling them, which probably means I got an itchy here. I can get this to run when it wants to run. Also, in this scenario, I can disable as well. So we might actually get these running. Will we get this running? There's no point in you running if I can't get you running. Let's go down to 3. Let's go down to 2. Right, I've got you running. That's something. I'm gonna have more gears. That's not the worst thing in the world. Gears is fine. I still need to get to block this off. I still need why would I put a centrifuge in there? 300 gears anyway. So you know, so I am running the metal, but not very successfully, I must admit. As you can see, look, you see, now we're going down to 60. It's really difficult to get my head around this to make this stable. You know, as in having new kits. I still think the kits. I'm still sure that's a fox. Maybe wrong. But I am happy with the effort that I've put into get this to be stabilized, because it's been a right pain. Do that. Right, you plant them. And I've got enough logs. The logs situation is sort of stabilized as well. Water is not great, but it's not the worst in the world. Now, obviously, I could move these off into here. But 19 days and 24 days is brutal. It's brutal on that sort of thing. Certainly. Where's he a minus? Hungry thirst. We'll get some of that. Okay. I suppose in a way that if it's, I mean, now I've got 53, so I am finally getting somewhere with these gears, Balaki, but I'm just getting nowhere with the metal box. So I've only got one here that's running anyway. This is what I'm saying. I'm trying to get all this running. That's going to take gears. That's going to take planets, and that's going to take scrap metal. Okay. Am I actually getting any more scrap metal is the question, because if I'm not, I'm going to be a bit miffed. I'm going to be at... The thing is I've made that there. That's a flipping hell of a long way to walk back. I'm just a bit dubious about where that comes down. And does it actually... I'm going to demolish that. Because I'm a bit like... Ugh. Right, that might be a bit better. Although I probably should have got rid of that first. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. We let's just preempt this. I still would have liked it there, but that's there. And let's just build that and just hopefully it doesn't flow into this section here. Now I have got 6. I don't think I need it, to be honest. I'll get rid of that, and then that way I can come round here. That way, then I can build a. Just a. I think a lot of. I don't think I need anything else than that. I'm gonna have to build over here, but that's a small price to pay. Although they can walk over there. They could walk over it, but they can't walk over it. See what I mean? They're walking over it. They can't walk over it. Because they can walk over it thing, but they can't actually like have a path over it. Which makes no sense. This is better because that saves them walking all the way around here. They could go to the back way as well. That might be a little faster, or you know, an option. I'm still interested in building this with water though. Right. I am. Excuse me, I haven't particularly decided how that's going to be yet. But it definitely needs to be having something done. I mean, obviously we could build... No, it's not easy. It's going to have to be one of these, like say this way around. But I can send the stuff, although it'd have to have impermeable barriers to do it, because that wouldn't do it. Actually, there is a slight variation of that where you could do this, which would potentially work. And then you don't have to use the thing, but you'd obviously have to build it out. So there's that way of doing it as well. I want to get to this scrap metal because I'm running out of scrap. Well, I'm not running out of scrap metal. Yes, I am running out of scrap metal, actually. I will stop that idea. There is an idea that I had it as well, and I've got to try and think about how I was going to do that one. Hey. 14 days of a nightmare. Water is almost out of here, so we will use all this water up. There's no way that I can do anything with that. But I've obviously got this. Now, I don't particularly want to, do that. But it is an option. The option's there. Like I said, I'm trying to get as much of this gears as possible. Let's... The slight problem here is... Well, let's just build that, shall we? I know it's going to take me metal blocks, but I need something to have something. Otherwise, it will work. Oh, now that does work. Now, I didn't think that would do that at all. See, I could do open, close above depth. No. Close above contamination of 1%. But what I'm going to have on there... Tube says... I have not done this yet. I'm still wanting them tube... I want to try the tube stations is... I think I need a levy on some of that. I'm going to put it on, nonetheless. I can always take it off, but I can't put it on if it's not on. Then I'm gonna do this. And use that as the walkway. Which it should work. We've got planks and logs and whatever else we want. And then I'll enable that again. I don't think I've got any choice but to enable them. One, because I want to get over here. Now, I know I could obviously do it with the thing, but it would just, it's going to take a time to get back again. The slight problem here is that wood, lumber, that wood, I think this is a tree. It is a tree, which means that that's not going to work. That's not going to work the way that I want it. But this would work. Cut trees there. That's a lot of... Oops. That's a lot of tree cutting. That's good. That'll give me some more logs in the system. But we haven't got much of a choice by just doing this, I don't think. I don't think there's much of a choice that I had there. The slight problem... Well, I suppose it's not. They'll back this up. But would this then starts to surge through here and come back at me? Potentially. So that's been achieved. Not something achieved in this playthrough. It's really flipping annoying. 10 gears, 40 things. Yeah, I'm desperate to have this blocked. But I'm thinking, you know, it's like, really? Do I get some gravity batteries and try and hack out some more gears? And I suppose in a way that if I use the gravity batteries, build them, I can use them for this. So in the essence of what I'm going to be using it for, it sort of makes sense. Because I could get some more gears again. I couldn't get the metal block, but I could get the metal. Enable that. So let's just see what we can do. It's going to take 10 of them. It's going to take 40 planks. I'm not worried about the planks. I'm just worried about the gears, because the 40 gears. I tell you what, though, I'll do the 2. Let's go for it. It's a hell of a long walk we're going to have to walk, but it's all plumbed in. There's no two ways it should work. And what I'll do is I'll enable the gears from here. So they're not working because there's too many flipping. That's a problem. Now it's going to work. Because they're going to come back again. Naughty enough, naughty enough district. You nuts! I've just turned off like loads of them. Oh, you see what I mean? You see, now I've gone down to 50 again. I've just lost 20 of these. So which I need to get back running again. This is a problem. That's not running. It's not running because I don't have the beavers because I've just lost. How many flipping did I lose in one go? Jeez. In this playthrough, I've lost a ton in one go. I've just lost over 20 B just gone. Well, that's a bit of a swizz. No, that's not going to run. You should be doing this one first and then do this one second. Right, I've got rid of that section. 60. 40, 40, 10. Close that one. So we'll get these back next time, and then that might solve some of the issues that I'm having with power. As long as I turn off these and this baby, I might be okay. He says. Oh, I can hear the postman going. He works just sort of the end of the street and a bit over, and he always parks his car nicely outside, sort of my place, and I always buy it. I think it's a 918. I think it's a lovely piece of kit. Partial to 911 myself, but I wouldn't say no. And I have, so typical me, I have asked him, say, do us a favour, take me out in it one time. Oh, we'll do it. And I keep asking him, he says, oh yeah, I'll do it. I just, like, you know, got a bone in me arm. I don't think he really wants to do it like that. You know, because it is a blooming nice car. But anyway. Well, you know, you've got to ask. You don't ask, you don't get anywhere in these things, do you? That's good. I mean, that's going pretty well. I'm happy with that. Now I've got I should have these going now. Now this should be running. Yeah, there we go. Oh Jesus, why is that draining like a? Ah, don't do that. Actually, I don't want to. Why is that draining? It's like draining like a... Yeah, now it's stopped. That was annoying. I've just like zoomed me thingy battery right the way up there. I need 10, I need 40 gears and a dream. I'm going to enable that and just get this running. And then next time I can pause... Well, they'll do what they need to do. Yeah, see, now you see the gravity battery is running. It's using quite a bit of power. Wait till this one enables itself, which we should actually be doing now. Why is it not doing that? Get that done, will you? You're on like 40. Just need to sort of just do it. Just do it. Do it. But yeah, I didn't realise that that would absolutely cause a lot of... a little bit of water there. I'm down to 2,000 in water. And I'm down to practically 0 in this. I should relatively be okay. We're going to pause these two. Again, we don't want to lose this. If we lose this, this is going to tank. I'm trying to keep it high. Yeah, I think that's... Why is that going? Why is that not being built? That makes no sense. It should be doing this. Oh, it is being built. It has been done. That's weird. Yeah, so we got enough. I just can't get enough in there. That's a bit of a problem. I'll pause that. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll pause the buildings of these and see if we can get this running as well. Yeah, we can get that running now. Only trouble is I'm going to be running out of the things for that. 4 days in a dream. I think though with the gravity batteries next time they'll charge up. And see, once they're charged up, then that's it. See, we've got this one and we got this one. These are and then that might be okay. I'm running out of water here as well, which is a bit of a problem. Like I said, I stuck the water up there and I shouldn't have. But we might as well just take all of this water then. All the water that we can take. 49. I've got 13. I'm getting them in. Come on, yeah. Bummers. I just don't really need this running. Yeah, I just can't seem to get the stable beavers at the moment. I need obviously to get them well-being. That's increased before. And what I did have is so I have increased this. I'll concentrate on some of this as well. And we could do with some of this stuff. Obviously, you know, I've got none of the other stuff at all yet. Because I just don't have the room to actually be able to do it. We've got 2 days left. How much? I think that'll be okay for 2 days. I don't think I need any more. I'm going to pause these anyway because I'm just chucking the water out from there into this anyway. So. Like I said, it's not wide enough because obviously I've run out of complete water. This isn't doing too bad, and this isn't doing too bad. So we sort of got the gravity batteries here working, which is a bit of a godsend. Can I get that going as well? We've got 2 days. This will obviously suck a lot more power out of these gravity batteries, but it's worth it to get this going. I need more. I definitely. In fact, the scrap metal's the worst one. How are we doing with this anyway? Now I did enable this. This is all going surprisingly. That's better. Let's have a large. No, that's not what we want. Yes, well, it is. That's not going to really do a lot, though, is it? That's quite annoying. But it is what it is. Oh, I missed the experimental one. I don't have to do this like this. All I'd have to do is do a copy up here and done this. And let's put this. Let's get. I want to get this before I start cutting, because it's gonna start doing that and then spend an enormous amount of time taking all this back, which I don't want to do. I know it's only 20, but once I've got the 20 in, once I could get some of this, I can actually get some of this done Probably about there, really. Yeah, that'll do. And we'll get some them running. And that'll be okay. I tell you what I could do is cut trees. If I force them to cut the trees where I want them to cut the trees, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And they wouldn't be able to get to that. They'll cut all this tree section. That way, then I'll get the like the path that I want, which means this will work and this will work. I still need some sort of. I need the pipes on the antique have. This is gone again, so I might as well disable that because it's not doing anything. 1500 water though isn't to be snuffed at. We've got that running. Although I think these even themselves out actually. As we can see, this is going down like a thingy possessed down, but it's going to give us what we want. Unfortunately, though, we've got bad water. I have got bad water. So I can, what I could do is enable these back in, then we'll be back full. But I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. It's a flipping hard work, is this, to be honest with you. To try and get myself over and do what I'm trying to do. Cycle 22. I don't feel as if I've achieved it all. I mean, I've run out of water. This is as dry as a yeah. I think we'll be okay though. Yes, we will be okay. That's come back. That's come back. I've got 60, so I've increased from the terrible things to 60. Oh, we've now got roundabout full things, so I can actually select what I wanted then. That's berries. Where the hell are them? There. Them again. Them again. And them again. So that's okay. They now have 2.5 hours. So this isn't going too bad. I'm increasing food. Food is not the problem. Water is always the problem. But we are dumping a huge amount of water in there from this system that I've set up, as you can see. And it just runs constantly. It doesn't stop. So when they... Obviously, it carries on as and when. How we get the... No, we empty and empty. So I've got no gravity. gravity batteries, they're absolutely sucking the life out of this. But if we look now, we're almost can make more power. There you go. You see, I'm supplying 1700. I need 2000. No wonder these are not going to go anywhere. I just cannot get enough power. It's these things that are absolutely brutal about. But we'll solve that problem as soon as we can. It shouldn't be too long, actually. And I'll be able to at least get another 3 down there, I think, when this comes in. Maybe I should have done that before and not tried to fiddle about. Which probably would have been the best idea. How are we doing here? This is all enables. Got. Yeah. I can now finally do this, which means I can finally do this, like so, and select logs, which means I can finally set this to cut trees, like so. Cut trees. No, I need the lumberjack in here. How far can I get? Can I get that? Yes, I can. Then 3. I'll then disable the lumberjack here. I don't really need that anymore. I was only doing that so I could get, obviously, this all done. So that's down. Oh, bad water. We haven't had bad water for a while. Not that I have to worry, because obviously the situation has been solved. Bad waters don't tend to be that long, but there could be. Like I said, I've got 3 days to get that going. Gravity batteries are not going anywhere soon, that's for certain. Right, how are we doing with this? I need this to be... Can't get the required materials. We haven't run out of bad water, have we? No. But we will suck some out and get this full again. Like I said, I'm not too... I want to keep an eye on this. See what happens with this when a bad water hits. That's another concern. I've now got this this running here. Now it should close above contamination of 1%, but the problem being is where the hell is that going to go? I still say it's going to cause a massive problem, but we'll see. I wouldn't mind having a... because when they go biggest, they're going to have to take this off our storage here. So let's get that, let's get that, let's get that, and we want that for scrap metal, and scrap metal. Because that way, they're going to take that and put this into here as fast as we can. I don't particularly like this now, but it is what it is. I've got one. Have I got... No, I still haven't got enough. Damn, come on. Come on, you beeves. Could do with them up at the top as well. I think that's why, because it'll only do, yeah, it won't do any higher. It works out the height and what potentially be done. Yeah, no. Nearly there. Nearly there. Come on. Come on. Yeah, baby. Right. We want this great big wheel again. The large wheel of doom. I should send this just away this way. So I need to put it there somewhere. That means that, I think. I think that's where it sits. Then the wheel was here. That's fine. There. I'm just trying to work out where there and there. That might be enough. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm also going to have to... I'm going to have to build... I think I can build it from there, yeah. This way. And then I need to link this up. So if I do this and I do that... Again, I've got the same problem here, so I'll build this here. The slight issue is that I cannot get up to this one. Well, I can. I mean, I could do that. But I'm going to blow that. I'm going to blow this off anyway. Blow it off. That sounds wrong. It sounded wrong to me, and it probably is wrong, but not to worry. That's going to cost me 70 logs. Not worried about logs. Yeah, I got enough planks, so that's not a problem either. I'll get this. This is an important part to do, so we'll get this in. Hopefully, by the next play, we'll be starting to improve this situation of power. The power is the problem. Up to now, I just don't have enough power to be able to run everything that I need to run, which is the problem that I need to solve to get everything running. Which is the problem I've been trying to solve with donkeys. Right, here we go. Let's have a look at this bad water situation. 20 days, no, you see, it comes out. That's a bit of a problem. Obviously, that comes down here. The one decent thing about this, though, is the power absolutely ranks up. So I don't lose... I'm still not going to get these to go up, though, because I don't have enough. But the consequences of the bad water are going to be good. Right, we're going to take this out. That's going to add another dimension to that. That means... I'm sorry, I'm just going to work out where that one should be, which is about here. I think I said that one, didn't I? Power to that. Come on. Then we're going to do another one. We can't have enough power. 1, 2, that's 4. Is that going to be here? I think it might be. Yep. Yep-a-do. Yep-a-do. That's fine. Problem is I can't link Well, I can link it up, but it is a bit of a trauma. So I might do it that way. It is using a lot of, yeah, well, it's using a hell of a lot. No, there's a better way. There's a better way. I just worked it out. We'll take. No, I tell you, we won't take that. Get rid of that out of the way. Do not get rid of that at this precise moment. What we'll do is, if we do this, that means that they can actually walk down this plank, left and right. And then get this built. Let's pause on this. Let's pause on this, and let's pause on this. Then they'll. I can. Well, I need that to be built for sure. I can do it from here, because once I get this one connected, it can build these three. This one will walk up and build these three. Obviously, I need that to be built, and then that to be built. That's fine. We can't do that yet anyway, because you can't get over there and connect it. So anyway, you know, this playthrough, it's been again another nightmare, but I'm getting through it, and we are starting to pick up the pace a little bit, which is what I've been trying to get done anyway. But anyway, I hope you enjoy that. We will see you in the next one, where hopefully we start to solve the power problems here, and we'll go from there. Anyway, take care. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.